We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Quintana gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now to the plate, Juan Lagares. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Juan Lagares.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Digging in, Will Myers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Lagares gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in now, Tommy Pham. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4, When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Runners on first with one down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers is under it. And that's the third out. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is it. The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it. The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking at his career totals, Contreras comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So striding forward now, Josh Naylor, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Josh Naylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Quintana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier gets to it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 9.
So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
The right fielder.
Fouled off.
Hayward.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Coming in is Myers. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Second home run early in the year, and the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Now back, left field.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Base is empty here with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses the throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. In there, a base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Manny Machado now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Down the first baseline. Rizzo was there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Friars 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kyle Schwarber flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Another 0-2 coming. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Count remains at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Josh Naylor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
22, Josh Naylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Next to the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over. But a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Now a bunt attempt here. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 3-2. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Not shortstop, Javier.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hard hit towards center. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Will Myers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And it's 1-2. swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Popped him up. Kipnis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And another foul ball. And he popped him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And that misses, ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Fouled off. Right side and right into the shift. Dozier fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2.
Leading off with the Padres, the third baseman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Pomeranz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Lagares is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Swing and a liner, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Bodie.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Alec Mills will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 3-0 offering. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Juan Lagares is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That's inside. 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two pitch is fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 3-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Rowan Wick answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe.
The batter number 19.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hap has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the 1-run margin stands.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Quintana earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Cubs bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-6. In other Pirates news, center fielder Jason Martin is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a pulled muscle in his leg. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they ran over the Reds 9-1. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-4. Pete Alonso dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 8-2. The Philadelphia Phillies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. Drew Smyly earned the 3rd W of his season as the Giants toppled the Rockies 5-3. The Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 11-6. The win was their 7th in a row. Reynaldo Lopez twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 2-0. The Oakland Athletics beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 5-4. The Twins took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The Angels allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-1. Carlos Correa had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Astros were winners over the Rays 4-3. In other Astros news, starting pitcher Lance McCullers Jr. will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. They're calling it an oblique strain. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.